Guys, so it's Friday, and I promised myself every Friday I was going to do a video on my page so that I could let people get to know me a little bit more, since I don't actually know all of you personally now, which is super fun. And I just want to make sure I feel like a real person. So what I wanted to do today is, people ask me a lot now how I learned to do a push-up, or how long it took me to learn to do a push-up, because I can do push-ups now. Yay! And I started out at like 280 pounds-ish, and obviously I couldn't do a lot of push-ups. Okay, no push-ups. Okay, I could do girl push-ups. So I definitely have always had stronger wrists, so that's not an issue. I know a lot of people have not strong wrists. So if you don't have strong wrists at all, there's a couple of things you can do to modify. I have some siblings that have some really bad joints, and so when they started doing P90X with me, we would literally look at what Tony Horton was doing and we would start laughing. Because there was no way I was going to do what he was doing. He's insane. So anyway, if you have bad wrists, a couple things you can do for push-ups. One of the easiest things to do is just to lean up against a wall and just do your push-up against the wall. It takes a lot of the pressure off. You're going to still use the same muscles, not quite as intently. Or one of the other favorite things, back up just a little bit here, is to do planks with your elbows on the floor and just hold it as long as you can. You're using very much the same muscles. You can start down on your knees if you need to also as well, because that's just, you're using the same muscle groups. And as your muscles get stronger, your wrists will be able to hold more. They have push-up bars, push-up little things you can put down, and so you can do your push-ups with a straight fist like this, and that helps too once your wrists get stronger. So when I started doing push-ups, I did a lot of girl push-ups. Okay, no, I started out by doing like 2 girl push-ups and then 2 more, because Tony Horton does crazy stuff like jumping push-ups and I don't know, stupid crazy stuff that I just laughed at him for. And I just started doing more and more and more and more and more and more push-ups. And every time I tried to do more, that was my goal. Instead of just worrying about how much I couldn't do, I would do, okay, today I'm going to do 3 of each kind of crazy push-up. And then the next time I do 4 of each, then the next time 5 and 6 and 7. And I actually didn't even know that I was getting strong enough to do push-ups until I started Insanity, and I decided I would do the full Insanity, and I was completely freaked out by the fact that I could do a push-up. And it meant, like, it was crazy. It meant the world to me to be able to realize how strong I was getting. I'll post the link to my blog post about that day, actually, so you can read it if you want to. But another thing that you can do is, just build up. Here, sorry, I'm going to show you again. That's why I'm down on the floor. Ow, it's kind of hard. Okay, so, you start with your girl push-ups. That's what I call them. Just put your knees down, whole plank. If you can't do a push-up, just hold it. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it as long as you can. And you'll get stronger that way too. And then you can start going down kind of shallow. That's how I started doing my first push-ups with Insanity. I just went down like this, and I didn't go all the way to the floor every single time. But then when you're strong enough, start going to the floor. And then when you're ready, just try and do a regular push-up. You put your hands up, and you can start by holding plank, and you can start by doing just a little dips. And you go a little bit deeper until you go all the way down. Oh yeah. And then you can do all sorts of crazy stuff like Shaun T and Tony do with, you can hold your plank and put your legs out, legs up, arms and legs. And you're just going to slowly build all of those muscles little by doing just a little bit more every time. And just don't give up. That's my only advice. Just don't give up. Only do as much as you can do and keep doing it until you can do more. Yeah, that's my Happy Friday video.